you know why you're here. Is FN26 really that bad? Well, with mostly negative reviews and a lot of them, community clearly says one thing, but let's see at least what I think about it and for you to see a deeper insight into this. So let's see, is it really that bad? I know people have said, as I mentioned in the intro, that the game is bad, but loading screens so far, they look much better than the ones in previous FMs. Okay, this is how the starting menu looks like. It's nice, it looks more modern, it looks better, I would say. Color schemes and everything, I would say it's an improvement. It's an improvement. And this animation here, it's cute. Overall, let's check out these settings. So this is, okay, that's that. This is FMFC, preferences. Menus already, I would say, look better. I love this, doing this in games, actually, configuring settings that are not like way too complicated. So wait a yearly. I always do yearly. No, we are going to do sauces. We are normal people. We are normal people. Feet. Well, no. Right. Let's go in meters. Oh no, this is it. Key. That's just key. Oh. Dynamic modes. A smart mode which selects modes depending on the context. More highlights at the end of a cup. Oh, that's interesting, actually. That's interesting. I want to try it. I want to try this dynamic thing. Manager creation. Let's start. Okay, let's see this. Oh, these do look better. These do look better. Wow. That's actually... they're trying to look like FIFA ones. Graphics, they do look better. I'm gonna say. Faces, they are still criminal, but... yeah, this does look better. Now... I'm not gonna choose a black one. Well, not because I'm not racist, but because actually I'm not black. So let's see. Oh, these are presets. Are there any like crazy presets? Why is this guy wearing a bright suit and he's black? I'm not racist, but okay, this sounds kind of sus like I am, but I'm not, that just doesn't fit him, I think. Now this is like, I ain't 40. Like, I do not want to return back to the pitch as a manager and look like I'm a player. My ambitions are ruined as a player, even though I'm 20, but I don't want to look like that's actually happening. Oh, the Arsene Wenger style, the Arsene Wenger. I don't care. Let's go with Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger. I want to be addressed as, well, Arsene Wenger, I guess. He has that E with like a dash above, so that's how we can probably differentiate him. Middle name, let's choose Butler. Why not? I'm not gonna set pronouns. I think it's obvious who I am. Better detail to come, alright?
Warning, nigga detected.
That sounds bad. I was born on, well, if I'm Arsene Wenger, I need set in like 1930s, I guess. Somewhere like this. Let's go. Well, it looks like I'm 90 years old. No, my mind doesn't work. I'm 95. Oh, I need to select pronouns. Well, because I'm him, let's go with him.
You lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your feed, reviewing it every day and saying to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Place of birth. Where am I born? Like, France? Literally says France. I know which city Arsene is from. Is he from like Paris? I don't know. Nationality, well, let's go with Afghan, I guess. I'm born in France and from Afghanistan. With a second nationality of like, let's just choose, I don't know, like I'm from Curacao. Let's go. Let's have a third nationality. I'm from let's set Somali. Let's go Somali. That's why I'm black.
No way, guys. How do you know I'm from Somali?
Additional languages. Batak. It doesn't count this as selected? No, we are born in Franceville. Let's go. Hi, tutorial. I already know. I already am knowledgeable. I'm Arsene Wenger from Afghanistan and I'm 95 years old. I have enough knowledge under my hood, I guess. No, we were generation. This name just already is a generation. I was a pundit. And I was like a soccer expert. Why are they writing soccer? It's football. It's motherfucking football. I don't care. I don't care that the word soccer actually originates from UK and it translated onto US. And then it basically was a switcheroo. I actually need to create a normal manager. Like, I'm not gonna play with Arsene Butler Wenger from Afghan. Yeah, I ain't gonna play. Manager creation. This is who you are, but it does not define who you will become. Only your choice through your career can do that. Oh, that sounds tough. That's tough. I think that there is a way to deactivate them because I'm a misogynist and I don't want any women's leagues. Plus, my PC is not that good to actually support them. Let's go with just top 5 for now. This is not gonna be a long-term save. I think. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. But let's go with women's leagues and just quickly disable them. No, what? So can you separate them? I think there is a way for sure. And there is a way. But at the same time, do I want to like look like I'm a misogynist, to be fair? Real world and your world. I think we're gonna go with real world. Let's go with real. Because we're real.
We? Who's we? There is no we.
So which team do we take actually? Yeah, look at that logo. That's good. No, actually, I'm on Sunderland. They're actually doing really well in real life, and I predicted it. I was talking to my friend, and I told him that these guys are gonna do well, and they are. Sunderland set up point Arsene Wenger. 94-year-old Afghan manager Arsene Wenger, who will arrive at Stadium of Light with a focus on youth development and helping talent to realize its potential, as well as a desire to excite and entertain. Welcome, I don't care. Let's save the game. Okay, menus, I'm already seeing that. They look different. The thing is, as I mentioned, I did not watch anyone play FM online. I only saw like screenshots from the game and a little bit of gameplay, but like traversing the menus, I've seen people actually criticizing it and talking about how bad it is. So far, menus, colors, they look nice and bad at the same time, but I think it has a lot of potential. Personally, it looks good and it looks better than the previous FM's default skin. Table looks nice. This is not like aligned, which I really hate. That's fair enough. I think this looks interesting. Next up, position. Let's see how this is. Oh, so it's actually an in-depth analysis about the team. This looks nice, actually. This looks nice. We are gonna analyze Saarbrücken from Dritte Liga. Yeah, I know how to say that in German.
What's your name and badge number?
My name?
Yeah.
Officer 5 here. All right.
And what's the badge number?
442.
Good boy.
I'm not a damn American. Let's go. Calendar. This looks nice. The thing is, it's gonna take time to get used to, but overall, it already is looking more realistic. Like, I don't know, it's immersive. It's more immersive. That's what I want to say. I probably know there are gonna be some skins that are gonna revert this menu and everything menus to look like FM24s or in that similar style. Can I click space to skip? What the? Why is it like not properly? Oh, so it's so that's interesting. It's not going through, but it's going through like the required ones to go through. Oh, I thought this was like I like talk in front of the whole squad and make a mistake and they all are angry at me. This is not that. Okay, now menus do look confusing. Definitely, it's gonna take some time. I like how I can delegate stuff to like my owner. Like I can just take less work because I want to. Media now, I wanna actually attend a conference because I wanna see how that looks like. So we're gonna see that too.
What the hell?
So tasks, we have 4 tasks. This is interesting. This is better actually. This is good that they divided this, so I know what I should read through and do. Let's get into tactics. Let's actually get into tactics. Okay, so this is new. So there are in possession and out of possession tactics. So let's do the in possession one, I think. Let's go with clean slate. Let me actually design my own. Select an in possession formation. In possession, I think we should go with the classic cancer, and then for the out of possession, let's go with like what should we do? Now this is the problem. I've not looked at which players I have, and I'm already deciding what shape we're gonna be at. I would like us probably to go into, if we are playing like this, let's just go like this. Basically, have one of the players in the midfield switch. So out of possession, we should be like this. Let's do this. Tactics. You're not gonna explain to me what tactics are. I don't know how to talk. Tactics are. Oh, so they are both roles in. Oh, so that's interesting. Oh, I don't have freedom to vacuum like anywhere. So do I have? Oh, I do. Oh, I can do. Oh, okay, all right. That's fine actually. Let's quick pick. That's the first one. Let's quick pick and then see what the most important one. So this is in possession, right? Because I would want to decide like, do we have like two different? Oh, this is how I decide both of them. Okay, so now this complicates the game. Let me actually go through tactics. Because if they are joining other teams, let me just quickly disown them. What? Can I disown you? Why is it not letting me get you out? Okay, do I need to double click? I guess I need to double click. These menus, they are already frustrating me. Wow, he's like a box to box to me, it feels like. But there are different roles. There is actually no box to box, right? There are so many new roles, as we can see. There's just a role of central midfielder. Like, I'm done. That is a role already in game. Oh, there is a better way. I'm done, probably. Can I do this? No, I can't. Oh, that's bad. What strikers do we actually have here? No, I should go into the squad menu and see that one. So this is how the squad menu looks like. This is so overwhelming. This feels, I understand why people are a bit enraged. This feels overwhelming. Just this huge change. It feels overwhelming. I would not say it's bad. I think it just feels overwhelming. And they try to simplify the game by making it more complicated, yet look better. It's a weird feeling. Can I just view them by stars, please? Like, I don't know all of these players' general info. Oh, this is it. What the? Is this guy really that good in real life? Like, I've not heard of this guy. What? What? These prices are absurd, actually. Look at these. Look at some of these values. Where is the polygon? Polygon's the best. Oh, here is the polygon. This is so confusing. Like, I need to traverse through these menus and a team I've never used. I'm down. I should have used a team that actually I know. Oh, I guess you want to challenge, bro. You want to challenge, so let's face it. In terms of potential, let's see that. So here we have. I mean, the problem is these players are not good enough. Also, these like solid potential players. Okay, let's check our. Let's actually make our tactics. Let's make our tactics first. I want to complete that because when I complete that shit, I can finally move on to some other brighter things in life. Oh, this is a lot worse than the previous FM. Well, actually, it's good, but at the same time, it does not instantly give me a feedback of, all right, I have enough players there, or I don't have. I want to see how long these players are injured for. 4 to 5 months, 4 to 5 months, 4 to 5 months. Okay. These guys are dead. He has a suspension for 7 games. Or what? Like, no. Or no, he's gonna leave in 7 days, right? What's happening with menus? Like, what's happening? He was there in... there is a box to box, but it's only from defense. How many instructions are there? What the fuck? Why is he then a target forward all of a sudden? Oh, this is interesting. Like that, they actually have like in-depth description of every single option. That's crazy. I love how you can spend in this version of game, like in FM26. You can spend like 15 hours on tactics and still royally fuck yourself in next game where you lose 6-0 against like third league opponents in the cup. I'm 100% sure that can happen and will happen. I just think they need to make menus a bit more intuitive and for you not to need to spend hours discovering things in game. But this holds lots of power. If all these things actually influence the gameplay, this is amazing. It gives you so much freedom to fuck up and so much freedom to actually become literal Jose Mourinho if you want. So, well, not real life Jose Mourinho as he's not doing that well. I'm not sure actually how well he's doing it at Benfica. Anyways, let's go and configure all these roles. You're gonna see the full tactic once I actually do all of these. Now here, this is a different thing. team instructions, they offer you actually multiple things. Like this is branching into multiple areas. Like you have in and out of possession team instructions, and then you also have build up, progression, and final third with different instructions that you can make. And your team, like its formation is based on how your team is gonna actually play based on their roles, and then how that's gonna look like in possession. And that's where you then decide what's gonna happen in the build-up, what's gonna happen in progression, and what's gonna happen in the final third. This is so advanced. Compared to FN24, this is different. This is crazy. It offers so many possibilities and so many ways to blame the game and not yourself for all the goals that you concede. So I've configured this whole tactical pandemonium finally. So here are both of them, and as you can see, in possession, we are playing 4-1-2-1-2, whatever you call it. Actually, I don't remember, I'm sorry, but this is it. So basically, we're playing one channel forward, which is the guy that, as you can see here, he runs a energy role. He constantly wants to break through the defensive line, like basically a striker that wants to run through, that wants to play into space, that wants to create opportunities and stuff like that. This is a deep lying forward, a role we've already seen in FN24. There are a couple of different ones. I mean, no, actually, there is only one different one for strikers that I've seen here. It's channel forward. That's it. All the other ones, I think you have more freedom to like change instructions, and there are, I think, more instructions, as well as I think that you can just play with like in and out of possession ones, because with strikers there are other out of possession ones which we are gonna cover. I'm sorry, I can't talk. That's why you can't understand me. I'm sorry. Anyways, in player instructions, for example, for him, we have all these instructions. Now, I'm not sure. I think almost all of them were in FN24. I think we maybe have a few different ones, I think. Anyways, this thing here doesn't make sense to me. Like, I think this is bugged, because how can he be a pressing fullback while he's not a fullback on the out of possession one, even though here on out of possession role it says that he's there. I think this is just a mistake, another bug. I think there's so many things to consider here. That's why I think it's bugged. But this game has been already through the beta. I'm playing after beta release. Like, this is full game release, and the game still is not fully fixed, which is weird. I just don't know what's happening. Anyways, I'm basically doing a similar thing in the out of possession, except that roles are different. So for strikers, in out of possession, you have these roles here. Now, he's a striking center forward, and he tracks back, he supports defense, he's that type of striker. As here he's deep lying, so I thought that he could still play as a deep lying in out of possession, just helping defense, while this guy is trying to break through the defense. He basically is the counter-attacking striker in out of possession. With midfield, offensively, I've gone with Enzo Lefebvre just being a classic attacking midfielder with these instructions. I think these are maybe too many. I just want to try out these instructions and see how they behave in FN26 compared to FN24. Same with other players, I've gone with loads of instructions. He's an attacking midfielder, which this is a new thing. He can be an attacking midfielder in the middle of the midfield, which means that he's just gonna, in a way, their defense, if I can really describe it in that way, from this position here. Here is a different role. With midfielders, I think this is the position with the most new roles, as some of the old ones have been renamed, I think, and there are maybe new ones. I'm not sure which ones are new and which ones are renamed. I think you already know that these three are new, with this one being introduced into the normal midfield or middle of the midfield. Then this could be Carrilero. This is maybe like... Is this maybe Metalla? I think this is either Metalla and Carrilero is deleted fully, or this is Carrilero. I think this is Metalla. Then we have, this is just, I think, normal. No, this is a deeper playmaker, I think, and this is a normal center midfielder. I think that's how I can deduce what these roles are. I've here decided for a defensive player. This is a defensive midfielder. Now, I'm gonna show you out of possession roles too. That's it for the midfield base. This is a different role. This is a pressing central midfielder. You have a screening one who holds the position and just acts normally, like he hovers there, and if he has an opportunity to take the ball, he is gonna try. You have this pressing one who's gonna try to basically be a gegenpress midfielder, which I know all of you guys are gonna like that cancer. And then we have the wide covering central midfielder, which he's just gonna play wider, and yeah, that's right. As you can see here, it's best described like that. I'm talking like I know all of this. I'm not played a single game in FM26. I'm just trying to describe it to you guys as close as possible, even though most of you guys have already played this and know more than I do. But yeah, I like this. I think roles are nice. I think that this in and out of possession is good. I just think they need to fix menus and this whole, like for example, I can click the in possession role here to change it, and I can manipulate things here, and then I can head into the out of possession ones from the in possession, which it could be nice. I just think it would be nice to divide that, as it would be more intuitive for people, so that when you click this, you can only and then only adjust out of possession, and then when you click in possession, you can only adjust in possession instructions. Still, that's it. In team instructions, it's different. They've changed them, and as I've mentioned already, you have these 3 areas. Now, I don't know what's happening. For example, here, I think all of these already existed, so I don't really need to explain them, except this one. I think attacking transition is different. There is standard whole shape and counter attack. I think that exists. I think they just revised it. Maybe they not even. I'm demented. I haven't played FM24 in like 2 weeks, and I've already forgotten everything. I'm sorry. But the biggest change happens in here. So we have build up, where we can adjust how the team builds up. That already is like descriptive. It's descriptive. Progression is the same thing. All these instructions exist in FM24. I think it's just that here they've separated them and made them more intuitive, but at the same time, because they've separated them, it's more complicated because you need to access different areas to change them. Now, this is interesting. So you have in possession. Oh, so what? This select. What is this? Does this influence anything? Oh, so this is how they're gonna behave on the side, I think. Like, I think that's the thing, because I'm not sure if I can configure like each placement. I think that shouldn't really happen, I feel like. Or at least I'm not sure if that can happen. I don't know. Like, I think with trial and error, we're gonna discover what a lot of these features are gonna do. And final third, like, I think we can already adjust all of this in FM24. We could, it's just different. With out of possession, I think it's out of the same. It's just, I don't know if selecting one of those means that you're playing mid-low or high press, or is it where you can adjust how your team behaves in every single one of those. But I think in FM24 you could select playing one of those, not like adjust how team behaves. I would like to play mid-block, for example. I think that's the best for this team, as I don't think Sunderland is good enough to high press in FM at least. So yeah, that's it. I think this is tactic mentality. Let's say positive, as of course I do that. I think I should go maybe with balanced, but just for the sake of it, we're gonna go like this. I think I'm gonna go with all of them as personalized, as I feel like, even though this is not gonna change anything, I think this should be like that because I've really carefully actually adjusted them to be player specific. That's it. These are the tactics. We're gonna move on to other things. This was the most complicated part that I've basically spent almost an hour exploring and seeing what's happening here. I know I'm not describing this in the best way, like all these things, but I think you've already seen from other content creators in this space and in this beautiful community what all these things mean. So I just tried to describe you the experience of actually adjusting them, which was painful because of some visual bugs and trying to see what each thing does and what each thing actually influences. For example, this thing here, I think I maybe even mentioned it. It looks less intuitive than the previous version, but it could still be useful, more useful, because it describes literally where each player is present in the field, which is better than just dots on an actual field here that were in the previous FM. But yeah, that's it. Okay, so the last thing they're gonna do in this video is actually play the game. Okay, so this menu is the same. These are the new graphics. Let's see. This is like first-hand experience, actually. It's a bit different compared to like actually watching it on YouTube. I know you are doing that, but oh, this is better. I like this. What's that crowd? I don't care about the crowd if the game itself looks good. So still, graphics are, I mean, better than the FM24, but not by the margin I thought. And this is like high graphics, actually. This is not like on low. So this here section on the bottom is different. I've seen it already. It looks different. Alright, so this is how it looks like when simulating. It's better than the normal one. It's better than the normal one. I selected it on dynamic mode. This new thing, so we're gonna see how it actually behaves. Physics are, well... Oh, we scored! Let's go! Our first goal in FM26. Until FM. In 6th minute. Celebrations are weird here, at least from what I see, and sounds are crazy. It sounds like they're actually passing like that inflatable ball for kids instead of an actual football. Like, you get what I mean? And that, is it like an FM skinned football? Yeah. A ball? Yes, it is. Overall, it doesn't look as good. I mean, I thought graphics were gonna be better. What was that? These graphics, I mean, from what I see, and from what you've seen in menus, I think I selected it on high. Still, this menu for simulating, it looks better. Sounds are weird. FM24 sounds are better. That passing is really odd. Physics, they are almost the same. Like, there is not enough a graphical improvement from what I see to justify that long of a delay for the new game and that transition and everything, as well as delivering a game that still has bugs as we've seen in the menus. I'm a bit underwhelmed so far with this experience. Let's see how 2D looks. It does look better than the previous games 2D, I think. I can say that. Let's see one attack in like 2D. Oh no, wait! We conceded against Saarbrücken. I mean, this is a great example of how I actually made tactics better. Of course not. Let's look at instructions here. So this is how they look in the game itself. They're all clustered here, which I don't like. I think they could have separated them like they've done in FM24. These do look better. These menus do look better. Why are we losing, actually? Why are we losing to a third tier side in a friendly? It looks like we're gonna lose our first game. Another minus for the game, another unpleasant experience we've had. To a third tier side in Germany. Let's go. I think they are still third tier, right? It doesn't matter, we lost. This guy, he wrecked us. And look at his attributes. Oh no, he's awful. So to answer the question, is FM really that bad? Well, it kinda is. The improvement we've seen does not warrant the full game price, the wait of 2 years, all the UI and menu bugs, graphics barely improving, while the stability and the FPS in the game has tanked. Overall, it has basically restricted older players with weaker PCs to play the game, while what they've given us for that, well, it's just not enough. I've seen, and as I mentioned in the video, they have released newer patches that have fixed at least some things, but not everything. So yeah, we're still waiting for this game to become good. If it ever does.